Welcome to Country Kickback, where you'll hear the latest music from performers you already know and discover new music and artists from around the world. If you have an artist you'd like us to chat with, reach out to the team at countrykickback.com, or you can watch our live videos and more by following us on social media and YouTube. Here is your host, Danny Shaw, with the latest from Country Kickback.
Hello, I don't know why I tried to play that twice. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm in the car tonight. I've got a work thing on that I'm supposed to be in now, but they can wait a little bit. We have got lots of shows coming to you this week. Tell us, how was your weekend? I know we had a show on Sunday, and we worked with, was it Lee Kernigan over the weekend, doing some stuff there. Tell us, were any of you guys out and about in the community watching live music? Let us know. Hi Paula, I'm great, how are you? I didn't know if I'd be able to see the comments, so thank you for testing that. We've got Chloe waiting for us really quite patiently down in the green room, so we're going to welcome her into the room. I apologize if it's a bad footage of me. I'm trying to hold it still. I'll bring her into the room. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good, how are you? It's so good to finally have you on the show.
Yes, so nice to meet you. Thank you for having me.
Yes, anytime. Now, we've got lots of people popping in. I don't know what you can see on your side, but people can pop comments to us and ask questions. And Paula says, how are you today?
I'm great, Paula. How are you today?
And Jonathan's saying hi. Let us know, everybody, where you're watching from, and have you already heard Chloe's music? Let us know. We've got you. This is your first time on Country Kickback, so we always have that bit of a tradition where we chat and we get the history of the person that's come on and why they love music and why they've chosen to go down the genre that they have. So, have you got time to tell us your story?
Of course, yeah. So I started really young with music. I got put into piano lessons when I was 7 by my parents, and I did singing lessons. And then when I was 13. I picked up the guitar and I taught myself how to play it thanks to YouTube. So that was probably because I heard the Taylor Swift Speak Now album and I was just obsessed. So I learned, the basic chords and got by. And then when I was 15, I started writing songs, and I just instantly found a connection to country music just naturally. And I'm a songwriter, I'm a storyteller. You will never get me to be able to be quiet. I love talking and telling stories. So I naturally found country music that way. And I released my first song, my debut EP, when I was 19. Yeah. And I'm 25 now. So in between that time, I've released lots of singles, and I've just released my brand new EP, Side A.
How exciting. Now, as you said, your first EP was 19, and now that you're on to your second, has music for you changed, and have you enjoyed the process this time as much as you did the first time?
I've loved the process. I really do need to give a really big thanks to the City of Gold Coast and Arts Queensland, because they helped me with this process. So they partially funded the EP. And if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have been able to do the EP. It's just, very, very costly to record music.
It is.
But it's really fun because I got to work with a new producer. I worked with Andy Mack, and he did the McClymont's Mayhem Madness album, and he's also in the pop world. So I was able to, combine my love for pop music and my love for country music really nice with his production. So I love the process. The hardest part is picking the songs to go on the EP or to go on the body of work.
Yes, and trying to get them to tie in to, I guess, to sort of tell a story and work with what you want to do. And that must be really hard choosing. It's like choosing your children. Which one are you going to put on the album this time? Yeah.
And also the track listing, so the order of them, that kept me up at night. That was so hard because you want to make sure that it makes sense and also sounds great. So there was a bit of behind the scenes that went into it. 2 years worth of behind the scenes that went into the EP.
Wow.
It's nice to have it out.
Now, part A, as the title suggests, you've said that you've got more coming for this. So what have you got planned for it?
Yes. So side A means that there will be a side B, and that means there's a whole new EP coming next year. Basically, the second half of this story, the second half of my emotions and whatnot from this snapshot of my life. And I'm really excited because I haven't released any of them as singles. Nobody's heard them before. Maybe if you've come to my live shows, you've heard them. But yeah, they're brand new. And I can definitely guarantee side B will be coming out next year.
Wow. That's so exciting. So that's going to make it. Will you release side B as just an EP on its own, or are you going to put them out as a whole body, put them together?
I'll release it as an EP on its own, but I'd really love to do a vinyl print. And
wow.
One. Yeah, side A, side B makes sense. So yeah, that's the plan. We'll see. If anyone wants vinyl, let me know.
I think vinyl's fantastic. I love vinyl. I know there's something about the sound of vinyl that I don't know, and the feel when you're putting it on, I think too. Yeah,
and because with like Spotify or Apple Music, you can easily change artists, you can change genre like that. But with putting on a record on vinyl, you have to sit there for 40 minutes and listen through the whole thing, and it's just great. Like I love it. So
yeah, I do too. It's definitely my favorite way of listening to music, and when I see artists do it now, I just think it's exciting because I love it because you can change the colors now, you can change the styles. You've got so many options for it to present it out into the world. So it's I'm excited. I hope you get to do that.
I'll let you know.
Oh, good. Are you heading to Tamworth?
I am heading to Tamworth. I haven't been since 2020, so
me either.
So excited. It's been so long. Yeah, it's like just catching up with friends as well. So I used to do a crazy amount of gigs. I think 2020 I had like 15 gigs for whatever reason. I don't recommend. So now I'm only doing 5. But 5 is nice because then I can
5 is perfect.
My friends' shows and catch up with them. Yeah, just enjoy it.
That is great. I'm coming along, and I'm the same as you. Normally, you just work, but I've decided I'm going to do 4 or 5 hours of interviews a day, and then I'm going to go and get some photos and get some footage and see some friends play and actually remember why we're there. And that's I think a few of us have made that decision this year, and maybe it's because COVID's taught us how important that is. Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And I'm just so excited to see my friends. Like one of my best friends in the world, Jenny Mitchell, is a Kiwi artist, and she's putting on her own show. And I've never been able to go see her gigs. So now I finally get to go because I've made sure that afternoon is free.
When's that? What day is she playing?
I believe it's the Friday afternoon, and she's playing at the art gallery in town.
Oh, how exciting. Yes. Oh, you have to remind me, so if I don't have interviews, I'll come down and watch. Sounds like fun.
It will be great. She's fantastic.
There's people driving around me. I'm sorry if anyone walks past. There's people looking at me like, is she just talking to someone? What's weird what she's doing? She's in the car park. Very exciting. So next year you've got plans for more music. And what are your plans between now and the new music? Are you going to do some more shows? What's your plan between?
Yeah, so this Friday night, actually, I'm launching my EP in Brisbane at the Junk Bar. So I'm very excited about that because it's my very first ticketed headline show. And that's just a very good thing to celebrate. And we've only got 3 tickets left. So I really think, I think we may be able to sell it out. That would be very exciting. Yeah. And then the following week, I'm supporting Siobhan Cochin. She's a WA songwriter. And we actually met at the Academy of Country Music when we were like 16. So it's really nice to be opening for her when she comes to Brisbane. And then I'm going to take a really big nap and have a few weeks off and chill out with my family and my dog and then head to Tamworth. So I've got a couple of shows, but between now and next year, not much. And then Tamworth, and the ball starts rolling with the release for side B. So I'm really looking forward to it.
It's going to be a big year for you. It's already been a big year, hasn't it? And it's going to be even bigger. I'm
really, really looking forward to it. This year had a really slow start, and I'm sure everybody feels the same. And then around August, for me, it started picking up again. So if the last 5 months have been like this, I can't imagine what next year will be like.
Yeah. Paula has said that she loves your music.
Thank you.
It's really lovely. And Jonathan has said he loves vinyl as well.
Good.
So.
Well, I'll keep that in mind for when I'm looking at merchandise. Yeah.
Yes. And that was my next question. Have you got plans for merch for side A, side A, and then will you do different merch for side B, or will you sort of keep it all in that same sort of type?
Yeah, so side A has some merch out. I have girlfriend stickers. So my song, which is track 3, called Girlfriend, has a little sticker out, and you can purchase it on my Bandcamp or through my website. They're so cute. I'm bringing them to Tamworth. They're just the perfect little merch to buy. But in terms of any more, I don't know what people want. So if you guys want to let me know what you would buy, that would be great, because there's so many options, and I just don't know what to spend my money on.
Honestly, it's way too hard. Merch. I'm the same as you. I've sat there and I've looked and I've tried, and I think, oh, that's cool, but would someone buy it? It's just too hard. I need help. So let us know, everybody, what merch would you like. Chris has popped in just to say a quick hello, and then he'll watch on replay because he can't stay in the room. But you can still let us know, Chris, if you have any merch ideas that you like and you look for on the stand. I think stubby coolers are definitely a huge favourite, aren't they? And
they are a fan favourite, and hats, and you love vinyl too,
Paula.
Yes.
And Paula wants to know, do you have your music on CD that she can order?
Yes, so I have my debut EP still in physical form, and there's probably only 8 of them left. So if you like one, shoot me a message. I can sort that out. Side A hasn't been printed just yet. I'm waiting for side B to come out to do a double print. So that will be super, super special. It's almost essentially like an album, but it will be 2 separate CDs in one print. So very exciting. And I am thinking of doing a run of merchandise for side A specifically for it, but T-shirts are difficult. Hats, I don't know, you got to get different sizes.
You have to go to Shout Marketing. They're on the Gold Coast, and they are brilliant. So I will send you their details, because then you can order not quite as big. You can get don't have to get a big amount. They're really good.
Please do send me their details. That sounds great.
I definitely will. Jonathan said he likes hats.
Okay, good to know.
Paula said it's really awesome to hear that. Now, I know you're sitting there with your guitar. Are you still happy to give us a song?
I am. Would you like to hear my latest single, Vaguer Than Vegas?
Yes, that sounds amazing. I'm going to give you the room, but everybody enjoy.
All right.
But if I can figure out how to remove myself. Here we go. All right. See you soon.
No worries. This is my brand new single, Vaguer Than Vegas, off my brand new EP, Side A. I get the feeling I don't really know anything about you. You're always dreaming, head up in the clouds, but still dirt on your boots. Yeah, you wanna be a star, you're forgetting who you are, and maybe where you came from. Yeah, we all know it's really true, but go and do what you gotta do. So go and leave this 2-horse town. No one really thought that you would stick around. So it goes, you wanna be famous, thinking you're so elegant, but you're bigger than Vegas. You said you miss me. You got the reasons that you want to see too. You wind up empty, 'cause whatever happens there doesn't mean that it won't follow you. Yeah, but you wanna be a star, so go and do what you gotta do. So go and leave this 2-horse town. No one really thought that you would stick around. So it goes, you wanna be famous, thinking you're so elegant, but you're bigger than Vegas. You're looking so glamorous to us, with your broken dreams and your snakeskin suit, in a little white chapel where she never said I do. regret someday that you ever ran away. So go back to your two-horse town. No one really thought that you would stick it out. Still you go, try to be shameless, thinking you were LA, baby, but you're bigger than Vegas. Bigger than Vegas. Bigger than Vegas. Thank you. I hope you guys like it.
Wow. Thank you so much. I love that song. I love it, actually. And it does sound really good in that room.
Thank you. I can thank my dining room kitchen for that. The good acoustics.
It's perfect. Maybe that's where you record the part B. Have you already got side B finished completely, or are you still at the point where you might change it a little bit? What are you thinking there?
It's pretty much done. I did just recently write a really great song, if I do say so myself, with a really great pair of songwriters, and I'd love to put it on the EPs. So hopefully I can add it on. If not, it's done. Like it's basically done. It's just whether or not I want to add more. And because I have so much music I want to put out, I may as well, you know?
Yeah, exactly. It's hard because you keep writing and then you've got to keep releasing, because the songs that you're writing now, by the time you get them out, they're old to you. You've got more stuff coming through. It's a hard process, isn't it? Really hard.
Totally right. Like one of the songs on my EP side A called Where We Stand, that was written in 2017. So it's only just been released, and it's just crazy how time flies that quickly between writing a song and being able to get it out. So there's more music coming really soon, because I got a bee in my bonnet and I want to release more.
Yes. No, that's awesome. I love to hear that, because, what you're writing now, just because you can't put that onto this album doesn't mean it needs to see the world somehow, doesn't it?
Definitely.
It's got to get out. Yeah.
Yeah, and it will.
It will. There's lots coming by the sound of things. Tell us, where's the best place to follow you and to keep up to date with your releases, but also where you'll be playing and things?
Sure. I love Instagram, so I'm always on it. I'm probably addicted to it. So if you are on Instagram, my handle is @HelloChloeStyler, or I'm also on Facebook and Twitter and all of those things. And you can hear my music on Apple Music and Spotify, and I have some music videos on YouTube, and I also have a website. So wherever you please, you can find me.
Now, and you've only, as you were saying before, you've only got 8 left of your first EP. 8 copies.
Yeah, 8 physical copies of my very
That's
first
exciting.
EP. Yeah, and I printed like a crazy amount, like over 500. I don't know why I thought I did that. Yeah, I don't know. I was very fresh to the industry, and I didn't know what I was doing, and then I had all these EPs to sell. So if you want one, please take them off my hands.
That is cool. Let's see tonight if we can get rid of that 8. Well, not rid of it, but can we sell those 8? That's a really bad way of putting it, isn't it?
No, I know what you mean. It's fine.
And everybody's popped some lovely, lovely comments there. Paula loves the song. Ricky's come in and said, "Hi, ladies." Hi, Ricky. How are you? Did you get into the room, Ricky, in time to hear Chloe do her song? Let us know. Jonathan said that he loves it, and Paula is saying that she loves Instagram and Facebook Messenger. So reach out, Paula, if you haven't already got the EP. But she probably already has, knowing Paula. She's such a great music supporter. So what are your music goals? Because obviously, like this year, getting back out, releasing that part of your body of work this year, and another one next year. You've obviously ticked quite a few off. Where are you heading, and what's your plan? What's your ultimate?
My ultimate goal is to be able to have a sustainable career in music, and be able to live off of it in whatever capacity that means. I would love to go to Nashville. I last went when I was 15, and a lot's changed since then. I couldn't even go into bars because I was so young. So I'd love to go back and just go for a few weeks and experience it, or spend some time over there. I would love to go to London, spend some time over there, because the music scene is amazing. Because I consider myself indie pop country, so I'm both, and I'm so inspired by by people that that write pop music and that also write country music. So if I can go to both places, Nashville and London, that would be amazing. I also, long term, I just want to keep writing music and releasing it and connecting with people and and living off that sustainably. And that's the goal. I mean, the goal has always been to be Taylor Swift, but I'm not Taylor Swift, so I can't be her, but I can try my best to be me, and that's all that matters.
And that's what counts. And it sounds like you've really been practicing and really refining your art with your loads of writing. And because it's been a bit of a hard time, you released music and then we've had for 3 years been sort of shut down and things. It's for everyone that's had a starting of the career around this sort of time, it's been really rough to get out there and to keep going.
Really difficult. I was meant to play CMA Fest in Nashville in 2020. So that just got blown away by what we all went through, and I just couldn't do it, and that's really sad, and that's something I had to come to terms with, that just didn't happen. And it's hard not to imagine, like, oh, where would I be now if it wasn't for what happened? But you just got to believe that this is all happening how it's meant to happen, and like, you know, the career is still going to do its thing. I'm still going to get over there, and I'm still going to keep releasing music. So it has been a strange time to try and be an emerging artist, but I also think that the fans and the people that love music are consuming it even more now, and consuming it in a greater way. And it's for us, I think, in the long term.
I actually think, I think you're right. I think it's made people realize how much we need these things. We need to be out. We need to see live music, and we need new music. I think people have had time to slow down and realize how much it means to us, I think. So I think eventually it's grown audiences, and people have got new fans because they've had time to sit down and look at things. And that's what I think has been fun. Yes. Yeah. So are you going to do CMA Fest again? Is that something that they can put you into?
Yeah, I would love to. I just want to make it worth my while because it's expensive to get over there these days. So I would definitely love to get back over there, play the festival, and play some other shows and do some songwriting, because, you know, Nashville is just the mecca of country music, and if you want to write a great country tune, then you may as well go there. But we have some incredible artists coming out of Australia, and we need not sleep on them, because there's lots of great music being written here, and but it'd be really fun to go to Nashville. So.
Oh, absolutely. I'll come and help if you like. I'll come.
Okay, great. You can come.
I'll hold the camera. I'll film for you, and you can do your thing. I've never been before, but we were saying before, you haven't been to Tassie, so we need to get you down here as well. You would love it here.
I think I would. I love hiking. I love everything to do with the outdoors. So I think
perfect.
I don't really like camping, so I have to just say that, because if my family watches this, they'll be like, you don't love everything to do with the outdoors. I just don't really like camping. I just love hiking, and I love those kinds of things, and I just think that I would adore Tasmania. So when I come down, I will let you know.
That would be great. We will take you some beautiful spots and to the hotel afterwards.
Yeah.
See, I'm the opposite. I love to get out and go camping. I don't care as long as I can get out. That's my goal. Yes. Now, thank you so much for coming on the show tonight. I'm very sorry I couldn't be home in the studio while we were doing it. But I'd love to have you on in Tamworth. Let's try and, with Jules and you, we'll organise a time to have you on the show. We'll have a catch up in person and do a live from Tamworth, and we can push some of your shows as well. And are there tickets available? You've got 3 tickets left for your Side A launch, and you've got some tickets available for your shows in Tamworth that people can get.
So 3 tickets left for Brisbane. If anybody's watching from Brisbane or the Gold Coast, please come along on Friday night. My Tamworth shows, I've got 2 fan zone spots, and I can't say the others because they haven't been announced, and I don't want to be the one that goes, this is what I'm doing. But once that's announced, there'll be tickets available for those also. So
fantastic.
I would love to see you guys at a show. It'd be really nice to catch up.
Yes, make sure you go and say hello, and when you're there, and send us some photos. And Jonathan said that he's a hotel guy.
Yeah, it's much nicer. A warm bed.
Warm beds are nice. You do miss that, and a nice shower. I do miss the shower. Yes. Well, thank you so much. And thank you, everybody, for popping in. We've got more shows coming tomorrow night. And we will be back throughout the weekend as well. We've got loads of shows coming to you before the end of the year. So keep an eye on the pages. But when we finish tonight, make sure you go over and like Chloe's pages, follow on all of them, and make sure you hit the subscribe button on YouTube or the hearts on Spotify, all of that, so that you get notifications when new stuff comes out. And when the tickets come out, then you'll know as well.
Yes.
So,
thank you so much, Danni, for having me.
Thank you for braving us, and I hope we haven't scared you off and that you'll come back.
I will. I will always be another guest whenever you want me.
Oh, perfect. Perfect. All right, everybody. We'll see you later.
Have a great night.
Bye.